I'm Ken Foster, the founder and co-owner of Terra Nova Ecological Landscaping. What I have to contribute is seeing our waste stream in a different way, and how we can take that and turn that on its head and say that this is the building blocks for creating the infrastructure for a thriving garden. A lot of things here tend to be from projects that we were doing that elsewhere that there was something left over. We're upcycling or recycling material, whether it's the driftwood in our raised beds or the urbanite for our raised beds. And especially with concrete, it's going to last forever. And we're taking all that embodied energy that created that concrete in the first place and honoring that actual labor in a way that because we're continuing to use that product in a new way. So you don't have to have a rectangle, you can have curved beds. So I've got L-shaped beds, and I have a planter made out of a leaf blower. I often consider big chunky garbage as art for the garden or containers for the garden in one way or another. Any system is going to be happy with good water management. Having a system that's automatic with drip emitters is brilliant. I mean, that's why drip systems were perfected, because they save water. What we used to call wastewater, which is gray water, now is a brilliant solution to reusing water, especially in the drought. We put in this, our laundry to landscape system, we put in the diverter valve that allows you to send the water outside. Here we have 7 different mulch basins, and each mulch basin there's a shut-off valve where you can kind of modulate how much water comes out at each location. And we put the mulch basin around a tree, like this willow tree or fruit trees. It's water that we are already using and that we don't have to send to the sewer, that irrigates plants that we want to grow. Really an integral part of an urban garden is how do we deal with our waste? We have chickens. The chickens are happy with kitchen scraps, so their intrinsic behavior is to go after scraps and weed seeds and bugs. And we have worm bins. Worms turn our garbage into the best fertilizer you can buy. A weed is what you identify as a weed, and so it changes according to the gardener. I love nettles. Nettle is another common weed that's super nutritious. I add a lot of these weeds like chamomile, comfrey, nettles, borage, even star thistle. I'll throw in the compost tea, like a terroir of our garden. We're watering in that energy of this garden right back into the garden. I'm always learning, and the garden is always teaching me and making me a gardener. And we can all have that. We can all have that experience of nature teaching us in ways that are immediate and accessible for us locally, and can be brought out to a broader scale for solutions that answer our global challenges like climate change.